know, the energy, the vibes.
There's some on your lip. Something's on your lip. A sprinkle of glitters on your lip. Okay, it's not there no more.
Damn, I wonder where I had that sprinkle.
Are you silly? Alright. Hey guys, so tonight, we're gonna be talking about, I'm just gonna ask him some questions. So stick around.
Ew.
You don't wanna hear my questions?
Yeah, we can hear your questions.
Okay, so the first question to me is the sun just like stopped shining. That's what happened. It was bright as hell, right?
Yeah.
So what made you fall for me?
It's like no porn, girl. Fall for you, girl.
Actually, no, that's really not what I really wanted to ask you. Like, what?
Girl, titties, ass. Titties,
I don't know all of that.
ass, body. Oh, just sexy.
You silly. All right, so my really main question to you is, if you were supposed to tell guys what to look for when looking for a girl, what would you?
Titties, body. I'm just playing. I mean, obviously she has to be attractive. I would say that's number one. You have to be attracted to her. Two would be, I mean, the advice I would give you is slight advice that I really didn't go for in my own relationship, so I'll be a hypocrite. But you know, like compliance and I wouldn't even say I didn't work in my relationship, because cooperation is a big thing, and I would say we are very much a team. So cooperation, being a team, like if you know how to be a team player, because I feel like a lot of women nowadays is just like all about them and they're selfish. So
can I stop and talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
So I agree with you when you talk about being in a team, and I hear a lot of women talking about, I don't want to be. They want power in their relationship, and you can work with somebody, but you have to understand that in a relationship is not everything that you want. It means you're going to have to compromise. So you're not going to get your way all the time. And I think a lot of women just want their way. And that is a big reason why they may not be with anybody or with people that they really want to be with, or people who would stay and cherish and build a life with them. And then, you know, later on in life, when they're single, you have now 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds saying, hey, you know, I want to be in a relationship now. I want to take this seriously. But now, all those guys that you were talking to have taken somebody else seriously, and the men that are left on the market aren't really the best of picking. So you are kind of in this.
you don't say.
You're kind of in this market where you gotta choose your winnings, but also know that you're gonna be losing in some areas.
No.
Yeah, and that kind of sucks, right?
What?
I know, but you are there's somebody for everybody as long as you're willing to settle at
For
some point in
everybody,
time.
though?
Yeah, there's somebody for everybody. I'm just saying, there's really somebody for everybody. You don't think so?
Nah,
Okay,
everybody though.
Okay, there's somebody for majority.
Everybody.
Oh Lord, but yeah. I just think if we were more realistic on the understanding that a relationship means cooperation, it also means that, you know, he may be good at finances and you may be good at taking care of the household. He may be good at doing yard work, where you may be good at doing in-house work. You know, you all have your strengths. You may be good at the finance and he may be good at everything else. Like, whatever your winnings are, that's what it is. Yeah. So I think people take that in consideration. I think people just say, oh, this is just not working. Well, duh, no shit. It happens. Like, what do you do when something happens? Okay, so I got another question for you. Do a man cheat? Do you think men cheat?
Who, me?
Do you think men cheat?
No, I don't think all men cheat, but I do think men have an innate primitive drive to want to spread their seed far and wide, want to do things with as much women as they can, but I don't think all men cheat, no.
So you think that that's a natural instinct?
Yeah.
A desire. So are you saying that the guys that are in relationships that appear to be faithful may not be faithful? Are you saying that?
Yeah, 1,000%. I know plenty of men who are married or in relationships and don't.
I don't even know what the statistic of that looks like. I'm gonna look that up. And I'll put out like on the video at the top. Like
I mean, I don't want to set off like the bell, like like no, we're not setting off the bell, but just on shit like, you know. Yeah, maybe not. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if you're in a relationship as a guy, would you stay if you were cheated on?
No.
As a girl, would you stay if you were cheated on?
If as a girl, she should stay. You know?
But why would you say should stay?
For what? To with the man?
Yeah.
Because if he's of some value, a guy that you actually think is good, not just like some other dudes, like some of these other dudes. Women have bad judgment, men sometimes, but if you think he's of some value when y'all been dating 5 years and now like he fucked up this from the 5th year of y'all dating, he started doing this or that, like I don't think you should be like off in the end of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because men just, you know, I think when a man strays away, even if he cheats, bro, you be coming back to your girl even like more like, man, oh fuck, why I did that shit. You be coming back home like, oh man. You see your girl, you be like, hey babe, like you be. I swear, I ain't gonna lie, it make a nigga more happy. That's why that one female who got down on YouTube or whatever was like, she saved marriages because she cheat with the man to make it all discreet and shit, and then he go back home to his girl even more happy and even more like, man, babe, I love you, and like it kind of do make a nigga go back home like that. It's like, man, you know, niggas be like, ugh. A lot of times, I know a lot of times I bust a lot of nuts, and I'm like, why I did that? Like, it just, niggas don't be caring, just be busting the nut, man. You know, but, you know, women won't understand that. That's one thing that I very much truly believe, because they don't connect with us on that level, on those type things. Like, they do and will not understand that shit. So it's pretty much pointless to try to explain it to a woman.
I mean, but do you think just because you have a natural desire to means that you should exercise that right? Always.
I don't know, exercise a right. I wouldn't call it a right, but no, I do not think, even whether you're going to call it right or original, I do not think that all men should or could to do that. But, you know, some niggas don't do what they do, and some niggas can do what they do, so they do what they do.
True. Okay. How important is sex in a relationship?
I mean, you're
already
for the woman or the man.
I mean, for the man, for you, like, I mean, you're already talking about
85%.
So, okay, yeah, because it definitely just can't be 100. Because like it would just be dumb of you to expect so much.
85%.
Okay, what does the rest percentage consist of?
Being like a woman, like feminine, like loving me and being like like that, and cooking and cleaning, and not being just a bitch.
Okay. Okay, so name 3 attributes you need in a partner.
And my partner, ass and titties. And what? I don't know. It's hard. With 3 attributes I need in a woman. Beautiful. 2. I like smart woman, but sometimes smart woman could be a pain in the ass. So I like a smart woman, but also like cooperative. So that's all. I'm saying, like, I like a little bit of intelligence in my woman, like a little bit of. I do. I'm not saying all men should, but that's definitely something that I like. I'm like, ooh, that's very attractive for me. So, yes, no, I would say beauty's a little bit of brain intelligence and just being cooperative.
Okay. So, if your ex died, would you cry?
Who?
If your ex died, would you cry?
Well, no.
But if if you were dating someone and the ex died and they started crying, would you feel that they have feeling for the ex? I would feel like this is so mixed vibes to me. I would be like, I don't know how to feel. Like,
I know you.
Are you crying?
I know
because
you
you're
would,
crying?
but I'm a man and you're a female. So if you cried if your ex died, I probably would not feel that way. No, I would not. I wouldn't personally.
Okay.
For you, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
But a guy doing it is not.
Yes, it's
Okay, I don't know. It's just
if a guy does it, then I mean, for like someone like me who doesn't talk to my ex, like it's kind of a little bit like, why are you crying? You know what I'm saying? But like if you talk to, if you still like talk to him and shit, I guess if y'all friends, then yeah, maybe.
all right. Okay, so I got a question for you. A lot of people talk about, first off, I am in a relationship.
You married.
Right, I'm in a relationship. I'm married, but I'm in a relationship. You know, I'm taken. And I don't even really care. The status matters, but it's not like that's what I'm focusing on right now for my question. My question is, people talk about a healthy relationship. There are ups and downs in a relationship. So what does a healthy relationship look like to you?
Peas and carrots, spaghetti, like salad, a little bit of grain, maybe some milk, some eggs.
Would you like some salad dressing with that?
Yes, that's a healthy balance of nutrition that should help you.
Okay, so some bullshit on the side.
No, okay, so you want to say it one more time for me because I was just I thought about a joke, man. That's it.
Okay, so healthy relationships. People talk about, I want to be in a healthy relationship, but I do not believe people understand what a healthy relationship is because some people walk away from healthy relationships not even realizing that relationship.
Because they think the nigga lame. Woman.
So what's a healthy relationship?
Depends on what kind of female shit. Some women need the toxic nigga because they like the constant emotional stimulation. That's literally all the toxic nigga is constant emotional stimulation.
So you telling me some people want to be slapped around?
Yeah, slapped around, man. You want to say that toxic is? Why do you think toxic gotta be abusive?
Okay, my bad. Maybe I took it far. Let me back it up a little bit. So some people want to be called a bitch, or want to be like rough. Yeah. Yeah. They want to be. I need a nigga who put me in my place. Say it all the time. Some people want to be like, "Who the fuck? What the fuck you doing?"
Yeah, women want it. Yes, 1,000. Yes, 1,000. 10%. Yes.
Do you know, one of your friends, and I'm not gonna call no names. One of your friends definitely read me very early on.
Mm-hmm.
Because he acknowledged that I just say yeah. And if you know the name, don't say who it is.
Okay.
But that is because I accept who you are, right? And in a relationship, a healthy relationship, if you choose to be in a relationship, therefore you're accepting who people are. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna go tell you, I don't really like doing this, or this or that, or I'm not saying nothing. You that's how you,
y'all don't say that to
operate.
3 years down the line, then they're like, why you walk like that? And you're like, bitch, what the fuck?
But I don't do that, It's just the fact, why do you get into a relationship with somebody, think that you could change them, and then be like, oh, this relationship is just not working? Why are you trying to save people? Why are you always trying to make everybody a project?
I try to save people. I try to make people a project, but it be on some shit if I want to make you a project, I'm going to say that shit pretty early in a relationship. I don't like you wearing shoes. I don't like you doing this. I don't like that. I want you to look like this. I want you to wear this. I don't like when you do that. I'm going to say that shit very early in a relationship.
Things like that I just don't care about it. What I care about, I argue about.
I do. If it's an attraction level, I see potential in you, I'm going to tell you, don't wear this, don't wear that, but do this and do that. I'm definitely gonna let it be known. If that's what I mean by cooperative, because if she listens, then that's a good woman.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give my 2 cents. I know for a fact from the get-go that any relationship is not all about what I want to do and me and me and me. I know that because it's 2 people there. So I understand that I may not win every battle. Therefore, if I don't care about wearing those goddamn shoes, I'm not gonna argue about why I should wear those shoes. Fuck those shoes. If, like, I'm going to choose my wins, because if I choose this little win, then I can't choose another win and another win. Then I'm winning everything, and then I'm selfish.
Yeah, most women are narcissists though, so they're pretty much, they're gonna be that.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna throw some advice out there, and guys, that's advice for the fellas. Choose your wins. Don't be arguing over little wins,
I
bro.
won everything.
No, don't argue over little wins. You gotta choose your wins, because if you argue over little things,
Nah, cuz. Nah.
but
Nah, bro.
guys don't argue over little things.
Yeah.
Guys don't argue over little things. So,
My bad, let me
but
backtrack.
if you're choosing, like, hey, you're standing up for this, usually when a guy is doing that is because that's just not what he's okay with. So I respect it. That's why, and I think a person, a partner should understand that. And then you try to figure out, okay, like, why
I'm
is
not
that not okay?
understanding, so I don't know. And maybe sometimes I just like, fuck this shit, nigga, what's up? You got a problem, bro? You wanna go?
I just be trying to lay in bed.
You wanna go?
I be like, I love you too, babe.
You know what I'm saying? What nigga you trying to say, bro? What's up?
Right? And then I close my eyes
Oh, what's up, bro? What's
and
up?
I meditate to sleep.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
See?
Is there a problem, my nigga? I'm feeling some vibes right now, bro. Like, I'm feeling energy. You know how I'm feeling it. Like, what's up? What you trying to say, my nigga? Don't be looking at me. Don't be looking at me, bro. Don't be looking at me, bro. Don't look at the camera, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, mugshot.
Yeah, because you start looking at him.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Let me ask some dumb questions. Okay. Does a woman with her own bag miss out on being spoiled?
No. No. Dude, money.
So y'all don't like. Okay, I guess so.
Money still be loving that shit.
Okay.
No.
Man, if you could put your woman in a glass case, would you? If you could put me in a glass case, would you? You could take me on when you want to use me, but you put me back in a glass case, would you?
No.
Or would you? Okay, that sounds right.
That's so fucking weird. Like, I pretty much like you being a human. Like, what the fuck is that? No. I like you being like your own individual, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I would want in a female at all.
Okay, so then if that's how you feel, then why do you have to tell a female that, no, I don't want you to do this or do that, think this way or think that way?
Very small things. Just deal with it. Just little small things. Like,
You know what? I agree with you. I was just.
No, it's like, I don't like control everything. Just little small things, bro. Niggas not like.
Okay, so, is losing your woman important to you? If you lose me, would it be important to you?
Yes, especially to another man, it'd be devastating.
Oh my lord.
But yeah, just losing you in general. If you just like want to leave me to go to all the dicks in the world, it would just be devastating. Yes, it would just be like, oh my god.
Okay, so you think men care about companionship then?
Companionship. I mean, you
Like
call
what?
me a sucker or whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I want mines. So it's what you want to do? What? Nigga, fuck wrong with you? Yeah.
So do you think women grow on you? Like, did I grow on you? Like, did you not like me? And then you were like,
No, I really liked you at first, and I feel like you like played me like you. It was like it was like, oh, he's just all right type thing, and I kind of back and forth with that, and then I got you to really like me, and then it was like, okay, now I can work with this, but it was like at first, yeah, I kind of felt a little grudgy type towards she not treating me like I'm the shit.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I have a big question, and I think a lot of men have this question. Why are men scared of marriage? Why? And first off, I'm going to say a little disclaimer. Why? Hold on. Why you go back on that way? Okay, so my 2 cents on this is men are scared of marriage, and I agree. But I think that there are alternatives to put in place to still have that ceremonial effect. And build a life with somebody and you guys can still be happy. But give me your 2 cents on it. I don't want to say too much.
When I think about it hard, I'm trying to do that. When I think about it hard, I'm like, it's not because I feel like I can find something better. It's just like, you trying to lock me down, and I mean, I can't fuck nothing else. It's not always about like just, it has nothing to do, I want to be with another woman. Because I'm pretty, like, if a guy who's like marriage minded, if he finds you around 21, 22, like he's like pretty much like there, like, yeah, this is my girl, I'm gonna do what, like, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But he still wants to, dip his oil stick in other cars.
Okay, I get you. Is that your reason that men are scared for marriage?
That and bitches be leaving you if you dip your oil stick in other cars. I always be leaving you, so I'm like, damn, bitch, now I gotta pay out child support, all this shit, you done left me and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that's another reason.
Okay. So. And
also financial, number one reason for divorce is financial. So it's like, if women don't understand the burden of performance, and niggas sometimes, like, especially if a dude isn't like ready to like take care of someone like that, like marriage could be very scary.
Oh, that is very
If he's not financially stable or there yet, like it would be very scary to a man to imagine like, okay, we're gonna get married and have a family and like.
I could not even just understand if I had to depend on a man to buy my tampons and he fucked up and couldn't buy me tampons.
If I come buy them, I steal them, bitch. So what you worried about? Like, what we talking about?
I'm not talking about you. I just
robbing niggas outside. Give me your motherfucking tampons. Stealing me. Give me your motherfucking tampons, bitch. You can buy some more.
Okay, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell y'all. All right, so I just want to just educate you guys just a little bit. All right, so. You got prenups, right? Those are good, all right? But somehow these bitches just hate prenups. I agree with men who, over here like, yo, so you could...
I don't agree with prenups, man. These bitches gonna do emotional stress. As soon as it come down to really getting divorced and shit like that, they be like,
hold on.
I didn't want to sign.
Hold on. After prenups, we can have something called, hey, okay, you came in with this. Okay.
You call it hey, okay, though?
No. Just make an agreement between yourselves. You came in with this. You came in with this. If you keep building your own thing, that's yours. But if we build something together, then we should be able to share that. And I think that's fair. And I think a guy or any girl would look at you and be like, so everything you came with, if you can build it on it yourself and I'm not helping you build on that, then it's fine. That's yours. Yeah. All right, cool. And if we build anything together, then that's what... Okay, cool. I don't see anybody having any issue with that. But you need to have to define the lines. Don't talk about you give me emotional support, so now I want half your business. No, we're not talking about. We can put that out in the picture too.
Whoa.
Because then there'll be some people who will be like, but I emotionally support you.
But then what if she try to put half herself in your business before that, and like she's like in it and like with you? That's
called a smart bitch. That's a small bitch.
Whatever.
Right? Okay. Okay. Alright. So, am I scared of rejection?
No.
Because you'll get rejected all the time, right?
It's every day. So, some are maybe. But
at what age you weren't scared of rejection no more?
Me and my cousin at like probably like around like I would say like 11, 12, like when like in like the tweens, like in like teenage year, like tween age. Mm-hmm. We started going to like the mall and skating ring and shit, and we're just like kind of competing with each other and shit. Like, bro, I get more numbers than you. Like, I got more bitches than you.
So I got a question. What? I'm gonna pause you there. I get what you're saying with your point. Do you believe that if has there ever been a point in time where you think you have lost your skills a little bit? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you've lost your skills, do you believe that at the get-go, if you didn't practice as much, you wouldn't have been in the position that you were in the first place? Mm-hmm. Like, okay. So is it wise to say that the only difference between a man who's getting pussy and a man who is not getting pussy is
Don't do
them
that.
practicing?
No.
Okay, so tell me, because I mean, I just kind of set you up for it. So break it down for me, because I just don't get it. I just believe that I understand men have to approach women. You as a man are looking at me and saying, you as a woman need to understand you have a vagina and you are different, and I understand that. So I accept my, my
Yeah, you gotta. If you really want to be
that.
good at approaching women and have a good talk game, then yes, you have to practice your talk game. You gotta walk up to multiple women and shoot your shot, and you gotta be like, "What's up, baby?" And you gotta like do it to like multiple women. It's like 9 times out of 10, really, the bitch gonna look at you and be like, "Boy, please, bye." Like,
so I guess. Would you guys be interested in like a place that y'all can come to just talk to women?
huh?
Like if you can come, like just like a class, like.
Oh, a class on how to talk to women. That class wouldn't really show you shit.
Well, no, I'm not talking about a class on how to talk to women. Imagine if there was actually a place like a get together, like set up, and people were like, "Hey, okay," they're like 25 women here.
It's called This Is Where You Meet. It's our new business idea.
Yeah, this is where you meet. And you have to come in here. There's like 20 women.
This is where you meet people.
There are 20 women and there are 20 men. And at every point in time, you have to be talking.
July 2023. This is where you meet. We meet. You.
Do you know? Well, yeah. July 2023. All right. Boom.
This is where we meet.
But anywho, like, yeah, if you were, if you as a man were able to go to a place like this, would you think that'd be beneficial for you? And you knew the woman.
Was there bad bitches in there?
Yeah, all of them were here.
What's up? Yeah, what's up?
Wait, but the aim is all you're here to do is talk, and everybody have to talk no matter what. Like,
whoa, social anxiety, you making niggas do too much right now. Like, I can't just go in there and stand there and be an awkward weirdo.
Nah. The whole point.
So I can't go in there and go, hey.
You could, but we're gonna say, remember, this is an activity to get you out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone.
Bro, there will probably be a place like that in the future, and we could. Oh my God, bro, y'all, you have to talk. You know, you're nervous and this, but you have to talk, and there's gonna be bad bitches in there. Gonna be like, and then you walk up to them and be like, hey, my name's Chad. What's your name?
Oh my God, don't touch me.
Titties.
But I mean, it's. Would you think for men who are like willing to take themselves to try to get better, do you think that'd be a good place for them? Because you get to learn to talk to people who already know how to talk, and they can carry on conversations. You just get to practice. You get a place to practice, like actually be here practice, and you know.
That would have to be like a place like Hooters though, where you hire bad bitches and.
Yeah, but people know they're coming here to practice, and that's the whole point of that place. Would you feel comfortable enough to go there to do it?
Yeah, but then we would also have to not pay the girls to be nice. Like, they would have to, like, be like, okay, if the nigga ain't hitting you with no dope shit, like, don't laugh for no reason. Like, move on.
Okay, that would be even doper.
Yeah, but then the nigga gonna follow behind her and be like, hey, but what do you don't want to do? You don't want to talk about
Tango off security.
People like, where you going?
Oh my God. But, yeah. Would you go to that place?
I mean, to fuck around, yeah, because I'm a pimp. I'm going that bitch straight pimp. I'm going that motherfucker straight. What's up? Oh, dude, what you want to do, Shy? What's up?
Have social media ruin women.
Huh?
Have social media ruin women.
I wouldn't say ruin. I mean, it depends on what she posting, and you could definitely see a lot about her morals or what she cares about through what she posts. So, I mean, like, it depends on what she posting. I mean, if she ain't posting shit, then what are we talking about? And most bitches don't got that much followers. And bitches can try to get followers, but they don't have that much, so... Like, yeah, it just depends.
Why do niggas lie to get the box?
Huh?
Why do niggas lie to get box?
Is that how you get that shit? That's how you get it.
So if
you lie, woman, bye.
That's a good slogan.
Hurry up and bye.
Alright, so if a woman lie to get dick, is that bad? I mean, you like to get box, right?
We don't give a fuck. You want to do what to get dick? You ain't got to say nothing.
I know. So now, when it comes to building a relationship, which usually starts off by you having sex with somebody and then you build a relationship, not you looking at somebody saying, want to be in a relationship with me
So
today.
you trying to say something like, well, what if women lie to get money? That's what you really trying to say?
No, what if they lied and said like, oh, you asked them a question about the body count and they
We
said
don't
like 10.
care. We slinging dick. We don't care. You don't lie to get dick. We don't get. We just what we don't care.
Okay, right. What does love mean to a man? I can tell you. I'm going to tell you what love means to a man to me, okay? Love means to a man, he has decided you are maybe a little more worth it than most of these bitches out here. I will do a little bit more with just you, but don't play with me.
Facts.
Right? So I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got some this or that questions. It's just like really random, right? Okay. Would you rather be in an emotional affair or sexual affair?
Bro, where these emotions come from, bro? Nigga is not finna be in. It's
Do you
physically impossible.
Okay.
Like,
I just read the question. I was like,
I'm just
the question I was supposed to ask this nigga.
I'm just saying, like, bro, it's physically impossible. How am I emotionally gonna love like this bitch so much to like, no, it just is impossible. Is she sucking my dick? Like, what are we talking about?
Old you or new you?
What about it?
Do you like old you better or you like new you better?
New me.
Okay.
Wait, you mean like new me?
Okay. Your mom's attitude or your dad's anger issues? Which one would you take?
My dad doesn't have anger issues.
I take your dad all day.
Yeah, my dad doesn't have anger issues, so that's kind of like a trick questions.
It is a trick question.
Oh yeah.
So which one would you take? You gotta see.
I take my mom's side because you're trying to.
Oh, like he stand up.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Okay. This question doesn't really relate to you. Would you rather fart uncontrollably? Wait.
What the fuck?
This question is funny. Would you rather fart uncontrollably or cry whilst you have an orgasm during sex?
It's for cry while I have orgasms during sex. Every time I end that pussy in, I know. Yeah.
I just laughed thinking about it. I was like, yo, that's just funny. That's really funny. So you enter a restaurant and you notice your partner on a date. Do you confront him or do you pass?
Wait, say what again.
Wait. Oh. Okay, so the question is, I wrote these questions. I don't even know the shit. All right. So the question is, the question is, if you out, you just want to get something to eat, like you're just home, you want to get something to eat, and then you see me out eat with somebody else, like, are you gonna confront me and just gonna like try to?
Hold on, wait, whoa, stop. Whoa, start over. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on, whoa, start over. What happened? Wait.
You was home.
Uh huh.
You was like, bro, I'm gonna get me something to eat. So you went to say, I'm gonna get this to a restaurant today. So you went to this restaurant, and at this restaurant, you see me sitting next to
and you didn't tell me you was gonna be there with this other male who was there with you.
Yeah.
I might drag you out that bitch by your ponytail. I might.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's play it even better. Let's say it's a weekday, and it's lunchtime. We work 10 minutes away from each other. That's perfect.
Oh. No, I wouldn't trip.
Or would you say something to me?
Okay, lunchtime. No, I wouldn't trip. No, I wouldn't say shit. I'd probably walk out and see if you say something. I really wouldn't say nothing.
What
I
if
mean,
you've seen it? What if you've seen it a few times, but I never say nothing?
A
Would
few
you say
times.
something?
You mean like I went back there again to see if you went there
Yeah.
for lunch again?
Yeah.
And then you never say nothing? I still wouldn't say anything.
Dang, that's crazy.
What?
So you can have bad thoughts in your head the whole time you're really going to lunch? And
I wouldn't say a goddamn thing.
that's crazy. I don't do that, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing.
I was just wondering, like, how does a guy approach that? Do you talk about it? Do you mention it at all? Like,
To you? No.
Yeah, like, are you gonna walk up to her then and be like, "Hey, babe"?
No.
I was saying, "Hey." I was gonna say, "Hey" today. Hey, babe.
No, I ain't saying shit.
I would have been like, "Oh my God, such a coincidence, right? I'm hungry too. Like, what are we eating? Did you get me my fave? $4,000 a week for the rest of your life, or $3 million right now?
Huh?
$4,000 for the rest of the week, for every week for the rest of your life, or $3 million right now? Which one are you taking?
How much for the rest of my life?
$4,000 a week.
I'll take that 4,000.
Me too. I'm gonna get $1 million way faster than that because I don't spend that much money. I mean, I do spend money, but I don't spend that much money. So I mean, I can only spend so much
4,000
money.
a week? That's crazy. Yeah, I'll take
That's $12,000 a month. That's technically $144,000 a year, and
You say that's how much a month a year?
144. 12 by 12.
Oh, I don't know. I was asking.
So yeah.
What? My nigga, yeah, I'm taking that 4,000 a week. That's crazy.
Stay in a toxic relationship or date a person with a person who is suffering from PTSD.
Huh?
Would you date? Okay, so this is your choices. You're stuck with it. I'm sorry. I'm giving you.
PTSD.
I'm just giving you all. What is she doing?
It's fucking World War Z upstairs. But what's wait, what's wrong with PTSD?
Nothing is wrong with PTSD. I was just asking. People can suffer PTSD not only from war. Remember that you can suffer PTSD.
I know, that's
from
why I'm
other
like, what's-
periods in life. Do you feel is which is bad? Which is easier for you to work on? Somebody who's suffering from PTSD in some area of their life, or do you believe that just in a toxic relationship that you can figure it out, or do you believe that a toxic relationship may also include PTSD, which means it's way further? Okay, I guess my question was just irrelevant when I broke it down myself. So I'll take that one out. Okay, a quickie or marathon session?
I like fuck for a long time. Yeah, but back to the stress disorder thing, it's like, man, look, nigga, yeah, bro. I'll be like, bro, a nigga have a relationship post PTSD because he goddamn was with a bitch who told him he boring or too nice, and now he with you and he like, bitch, I'm toxic. That's all.
Oh, yo, okay, so I'm still gonna talk about this. Okay. So I was talking to somebody and I told somebody that they can't judge the person that they may be with if they're a boring person because you knew the person was boring, so you can't just leave them. And I felt like when people say that, I just be like me. Like, he is the doper side of us. So, that's like him looking at me and be like, bitch, you're boring and I don't want to be with you. And I'm like, fuck. Like, fuck. Like, I wish I knew how to be more funny. Like, where do I go to learn that shit? Like, man, I've been cooking, I clean, I respect you. Like, I try to make sure you're good. Like, I care about your feelings. Like, you don't even have that much feelings, but I care about those. I go above and beyond, and then you look to tell me that the reason that this can't work out is because I'm boring. The fuck? I would be mad as fuck.
You put me to sleep right now as you talk. Just stop.
But yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I don't want to experience that, so no, I don't feel that's fair for somebody to go through that.
Hey, this woman. It's how they feel.
Men,
think
women do a
about it
lot of things on
logically.
how they feel.
You
That is so
you
true.
really can't think about it logically.
I actually went through that myself not very recently, but actually I did. It was recently. I don't want to say it was very recently, but it was recently. Where it was just this moment where I couldn't do anything but just like accept what was going on. And that was the only way I could move forward to make it better. And if I didn't, then I was just going to be the only person left looking like a dumbass. Like, shit happens, but you gotta move on. And then not look like a dumbass as much as you was in class. If that make any sense.
Ass and titties.
Oh my god. I don't care what is ass and titties.
On the boat. Boats and hoes.
What is the weakest you've ever been? I know.
Weakest.
Yeah.
Never. Complete dominance.
Yeah.
Physically on top all the time.
This nigga.
Monster.
He has pussy weakness powers.
Whoa. Like a tenderloin?
Yeah.
How I got weakness for that?
Why are you trying to ask? I said yeah, but why you
Ah! So, used to
So is your friendship just as important as your relationship to that person?
friendship. They don't even be liking all of that most times, so I don't even. That's friendship. What friendship? What are we talking?
Wait, what you talking about, babe? What you mean?
Yeah, we got a little friendship, I guess, but like, you know, what are we talking about with this friendship? Like, if I was friend zone, I ain't getting no box, so I can't even imagine friendship. What friendship this is?
Yeah, I guess you're right on that. Can you be in a relationship with someone who does not match your sexual compatibility?
Yep. I fought the shit out of them. They looking like, goddamn, what happened? Like, you messing with a beast.
Wow. How much sex is too much sex?
Never.
What?
Nope.
Would you be able to date someone who's saving themselves for marriage?
Nope.
What? If sex with a new person is terrible for the first 2 times, would you try again a third?
With a female?
Yeah.
It was like,
It wasn't great, like, when it got better the second time because you tried it again
Like, what
because...
she bad?
She's likable. She's decent. She's a female. He's
I don't
thinking
know.
really hard.
It depends on
That
what
means
other options I
that's
got.
yes. He's thinking so
It
hard.
depends on what
like,
options I
that's
got.
yes.
But if ain't no other, yeah, smash you.
Okay, so what makes sex good and what makes sex bad? Give me the top 2 reasons for what makes sex good
For me or like everybody else?
for you.
Oh, putting it down. Straight. Slaughter gang.
That's what makes sex good for you?
Yeah.
You putting it down?
Yeah.
Okay, what makes sex bad for you?
Not putting it down.
Okay, so maybe I
Shit.
asked this question from the wrong perspective. Give it the next time from the, like,
What?
when you're having sex with a female, what makes it bad? Like, from, like, you having sex with a female, what makes sex bad for you?
And she's just like, all right, so one thing that, this might sound bad from me saying this from my perspective, but like when I'm hitting it and she just, like, it's like nothing, like, bitch, what the fuck? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be over this motherfucker like, ah, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, bitch, we ain't here, I don't, you. But that don't really happen to me though, but I'm just saying like, yeah, that would really make me go like, okay.
Okay, and what else?
Just like non-cleanliness, she gotta be like very feminine, just like, even if she's not like all the way feminine, she be tomboyish, like she's gotta be like really like clean and like look like she like take care of herself.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like in some way.
And what's the bad? I mean, what's a good?
Huh?
I guess that wasn't. I don't know. I confused the whole question. Thanks for your answer, though. Appreciate it.
Mm.
How can you make sex better?
Trying to well, for me, just more like contact and like licking and touching and rubbing on their body and stuff like that. Like I think sometimes like guys don't think about like when they hitting it or whatever, they might be in a certain position and not thinking about like, okay, she likes it when I grab her ass, and she likes it when I grab a titty and kiss her titty or lick her neck, or she like they don't be thinking about it, but like
Direct that movie, right?
Yeah.
Right? Y'all like to lead. Y'all better lead this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. We can lead too.
But you gotta like touch, constant touch as you hitting like different, like rubbing her body in different areas and doing different things, or rubbing, touching in different areas as you hitting too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the I don't know, woman. I would say different women like different things. Like she might like you to choke her or whatever. That's a little extreme. She might watch too much porn and shit all on that. I ain't really on all that choking shit because I'm not gonna choke you too hard, bitch. I am not going to jail. But you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, or she might like all kind of weird shit. I heard bitches say like they be spit on, spit in the mouth and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
That's taking it far. You know what I mean? But
if that's what you want to try.
For the most part, I would just say, but probably make sex better if you just like, because I know a lot of niggas just be like, I'm playing dick. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably should like, rub
There's
it.
more to it than just the in and out. There's a lot more to it.
Yeah, but the in and out is a big part too. So,
That is a big part. All right, guys.